his players play tough. Let's see if the Blue Bloods can get a blue-collar work ethic and bring Penn State back to excellence. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. And the Nittany Lions will kick off first, and here we go. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Wisconsin's offense will come out first. And here comes Abu Sama. Big day in his last game. Over 150 yards on the ground and a score.
Well, we talk a lot about the impact transfers can make. How about this running back and what he has brought to this offense early this season? Defenses right now just don't have an answer for him, David. Whether it's toting the rock, whether it's catching the ball, whether it's blocking, he is so versatile, and he's taken this offense to a different level.
And that's why they went out and got him. They identified who they want to bring in. And again, perfect scheme fit, has learned his teammates. Coaches talked about how he's blended in perfectly with his team.
It's a fumble on the play. Bounced right back to them. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Smith wants to throw. On the move. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Out wide right, it's Rigby. There he goes. A big play, gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. And the Badgers have it with a 1st and 10. The ride. And they'll knock him down for a 5-yard loss. They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. They give it to him again. Stopped again, and at least they made it back to the line of scrimmage this time. Here on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 32. The Badgers will try to pin them back with the punt. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. So Penn State's offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. Big, talented, and dangerous, and Benjamin Bramer fits the bill. Hit the portal, came over from Iowa State, and what a luxury it is to have a weapon like this at tight end. He is a big play that can happen at any moment.
And guys, we just know, and we kind of laugh about it. When we talk about this team, you know you're going to get a tight end. Like, you just know you're going to get a big, strong, athletic guy in matchups. It was no different watching tape this week. In this offense, they found a great one, not surprisingly, Palmer, because it seems like they do it every single year.
And on offense, they're smart, right? I mean, it goes through the tight end. In the passing attack, that's oftentimes where the quarterback's going to be looking first, and we see that all the time. And so it's no surprise they've been able to reload this position and stock it up. You're going to see multiple tight ends in formations today, and they are going to attack this defense vertically down the field, throwing to what has always been their best position.
Looking for that 1st down on 3rd and short from the 28. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
So the last thing you want to do is start the game, first drive, go 3 and out. They won't do that here. They might go 4 and out, but they'll try to convert here. and they can't connect a costly turnover on downs. This offense has it with really good field position. Smith dropping to pass. They're all over him. And they got it.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Setting up the screen. Will not get close. Tackled at the 28-yard line. It's 4th down. They'll send out the kicker here. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Penn State's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. I think the one thing you can say here, Jesse, is that both defenses have done a pretty good job mitigating damages.
Yeah, and on that last drive, not getting it on 4th basically only cost you 3 points. That's the good news. Let's just turn the page, David, and move on.
So I think you can still be aggressive. You can still go for it on 4th down. Now you know you can trust your defense.
Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Now looking for that 1st down on 3rd and short from the 26. Running inside, it's Wallace. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31.
And they just kind of sneaked that one in there as a defensive guy, 3rd and 5+. I'm thinking pass. They were thinking pass, Palmer, and they slipped the run in.
And it's so nice then to have this guy at running back too, right? Because you could throw it to him on 3rd down or hand it off. And he's got the vision and the athleticism to go pick up that first, keep the drive going.
Got 8 on 1st down. Now looking at a 2nd and 2. Rush is on. Out wide left, it's Alexander. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
In a brand new era in Happy Valley, new head coach in Matt Campbell, Drew Allergon at quarterback. Rocco Beck comes in from Iowa State, David, and lots of eyes on Rocco Beck. Did a lot of really good things during his time in Ames, Iowa, and he's now got to be able to take this Nittany Lion offense to the next level. Everyone that's watched this guy play knows he's got lots of ability, and he's going to get an opportunity to put that on display today. Lots
of ability, new environment, obviously familiarity with the coaching staff is good, but there's also something to all of those starts. You know, this guy has seen it all. He's been there. He's done that, right? Like, interested to see all the pieces that were brought with him. But you're right. New year, new system, new fans to get used to in a new place. But Rocco Beck's been a dude throughout his college career.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Moves the pocket. It's Beck. Incomplete. That one batted away at the line of scrimmage.
I love the job here by the linebacker. He just kind of floats and he's shuffling and he's waiting to see which way the quarterback's going to go with the football. Not able to snag it out of the air, but hey, batting it away, it's a big-time play.
And they decide to trot out the kicker. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. So after the missed kick, it's still 3-0. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Pulls it, fired complete. Shakes a man, and he might take off. And a good pickup there. They'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Let's see if they try to get another snap before the quarter expires. As we come to the end of the period, Wisconsin has the lead. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Sells to run, looking to pass. Intercepted. Got some room to run. At the 30. Inside the touchdown, Nittany Lions. How about this defense taking one back to the house? The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
Sends it back in motion. Smith wants to throw. Finds the tight end. Makes the grab and down immediately. He picks up a few. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. The give to the single back. They put the brakes on it.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. Not a lot of room to make this catch. Coverage unit all over him, stopped immediately. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Drops back on first down. Finds his tight end. The margin for error so small in a conference like this, and in Big Ten play, really imperative to get off to a good start.
You really focus on all offseason getting off to such a great start, right? Start fast. Win our conference. Well, this is step one. And so I think you're so tired of hitting your own color jerseys, by the way. You're excited when you get in conference plays. You start to get some of that familiarity, some of that also that hatred that you have for these other teams. So the Big Ten is a fun conference.
Yeah, and you know both of these teams, the players have had this game circled all offseason because this is the first one. This is the first step towards winning a Big Ten championship. Both teams feel like they've got the playmakers to compete in conference this year, but it all starts today.
And when your offensive line can plow holes like that and you can get over 10 yards a carry, like, we don't need to complicate this. Like, this is a very simple form. Be more physical. Hand the football off. That's a great job in back-to-back plays for this offense.
Takes the handoff. It's Hansen. And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Trying to surprise him with the pass. Fires to the big fella. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's a nice job by the tight end there. He's patient. He fights his way through all the traffic in the middle of the field, running that drag route, making it an easy completion for the quarterback.
The Nittany Lions go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Hits inside. It's Martin. Gain of right at 7 yards. 2nd and 3 coming.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Give to the running back. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense.
basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
The Nittany Lions will snap it on 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Wallace. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Back to throw. It's Beck. Good job just to get rid of that one.
You know, these linebackers have to be so good in zone coverage of reading the quarterback's eyes to get to the ball. You saw that linebacker do it.
A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. And he missed it. No good. Guys, after the miss, still up by 4.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are the ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. Wisconsin stops the clock, uses its first timeout. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Just a short pass to the tight end. The Badgers want to talk things over, and they use their second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. 2nd down, going to throw it. Look out! Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. Looking for room. It's Wallace. Still on his feet at the 40. And midfield, he's got room. Well, so much for running out the clock. You get a huge play like that, and you're set up maybe to put points on the board before the break. One more snap coming before halftime. To the ground. He's got it again. He's got enough. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, hard to believe we're a full month into the season. A lot of action in college football here in Week 4. We begin our coverage with Alabama taking on the number 20 team, the South Carolina Gamecocks. And it's the Crimson Tide in front against this heavyweight of an opponent today. It's early still, but this one has the potential to really shake up the rankings.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Snapped it, and he has to have it. And the incomplete pass lets this defense get the ball back for its own in great field position. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Got him downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
From the gun, the ground game. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Right side, it's Rigby. Touchdown, Wisconsin! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
And this offense continues to have some success. And I'll tell you what, when it gets down to it and you need a play, they're starting to find this playmaker. You can tell the QB looks for him. That's 3 TDs now in 4 games, and I think they'll keep feeding the big fella.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. The Nittany Lions will get things going as their offense heads out to the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
This defense has the ability to get pressure on the QB from the edge. And I don't necessarily mean from defensive ends, but from the outside linebackers. These guys get in their sprinter stances, and they come off the ball. That outside linebacker showed you his speed right there.
Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's first down. The Nittany Lions come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Out wide right, it's Alexander.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
After the 9-yard completion, a wide-open playbook on second and short. On the run, it's Wallace. Breaks into the open. The 30. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. The Nittany Lions look to keep this drive humming. Looking to throw its back. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
And both of these defenses, man, they've been so good. They've been physical. They've been great tackling, limiting explosive plays. But it's these type of plays right here, when it's kind of a 50-50, 60-40, where the offense has to make the play, the defense has been consistently winning in this football game.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive.
Touchdown, Penn State! A great catch and run for 6. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. He'll bring it out. It's Kearney. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Here comes Wisconsin's offense to get this drive underway. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Navigates that mass of bodies and gets 4 out to the 17. Ready to fire from the pistol. Wide receiver comes in motion. Right back to the well. He'll be stopped at his own 23-yard line, but he's got enough to move the chains and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Hand it to the back. Oh, he's got some space. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42, and now this offense is clicking. And the Badgers will line it up on 1st and 10. Left side, it's Brooks. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Long way to go on 2nd down. it with the back. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game. Here comes the noise from this big crowd in Happy Valley on third down. Smith dropping to pass. The screen, he's got wheels. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. The Badgers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Caught in the backfield, it's Brooks. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. They'll need a bunch on second down. Gives it. Got a little space. He's past the marker. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. And the Badgers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Oh, pressure's coming. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Second and long here. The give. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Here comes third and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. Right at the line. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Right side, it's Rigby. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. After 3 periods of play, and these two running backs have gone head-to-head. And we're just about ready to go with the final quarter. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Trying to establish the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Rush right in his face. They've got him. Great pressure by this defense.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And it's good! And they draw to within 3 here in the fourth quarter.
And that's massive. All the pressure on your defense now. You've made the field goal. You've got to get the ball back. You need one more kick. That's what you need. And so the defense has to be ready to take the field right now. Play with intensity. Play with energy.
They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
They come to the line facing third and long from the 25. To throw, it's Beck. Finds his man. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. It's first and 10 from the 38-yard line. The give as they work on that clock. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
And the running back there did everything that he's coached to do, right? They've got the lead late in this game. You've got to stay in bounds. You're finding yards. It's a positive run, but you're not going out of bounds. Really well done.
Powers through the defender. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. Fires to the tight end. So they'll use a timeout here. One more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well.
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk play opportunities.
Looking for a crease. It's Wallace. They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28. They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. The RPO, fire complete to the left. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
This could be the biggest play of the game so far. 3rd down and 2. Trying to squeak through the pile.
This is a pretty easy situation for the offense right here, guys. We need one play. We need one run up front. O-line, we need you to come through for us and ice this game. They do a great job allowing that back to pick up the first.
Yeah, it's just physicality up front. The big boys creating some space because the defense knew what was going on. They have to get a stop here or this football game is over. A lot of guys near the line of scrimmage, they can't get it done, and it is over.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
Yeah, and I think my thought process needs to be points are good. Because if I get a field goal here, that's fine. I take the lead by more than a field goal. They got to go the length of the field. But I also want to run this clock, let it continue to work. But the goal is to get a touchdown. So let's see what this offense dials up next.
And the Nittany Lions enter the final minute of play trying to run out the clock. The run up the middle trying to steamroll his way in. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
After getting stopped on that 2nd down, don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on 3rd.